that bright. Do, 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 do. Let's see what I can do. Oh no. Hello, hello, hello. I know it's been a while since I did a live, but I did upload a video today on cleansing techniques. Finally. Give me 1 second. Let's see. There we go. Oh, we got light! And my hair is a mess now. Just like everything else. It's all a mess. Do, 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 do. I've got to get situated because I got my cards somewhat going. My dogs are wanting to fight today. Feels like forever since I've done a tarot reading live. I know it hasn't been that long, but it feels like that long. Do, 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 do. Hopefully everybody's week went well, and your holidays as well. My holidays went pretty smooth and pretty decent. I can't really complain. I got so much cool stuff. Hey, Dan. Hello, my dear. Hopefully the holidays treated you well. Why do you guys all look like you just did something? Puppies look so like they're guilty. Do, 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 do. Oh, no. All right. Hey, Kim. Or Keem. Keem, not Kim. Dana, my dear, 2 cards popped up. 1 or 2. Pick your poison. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Chuggy wuggy. I am doing good. Let's see if Dana is still with us. And you are. Dana, my dear, you get to pick between card 1 or card 2, my dear. Let me know when you do. And let's see what I get for you today, Keem. I am doing pretty decent. It's not been a bad day. It's been better than yesterday. I was supposed to go live yesterday, and then my dogs tried to trip me, and I'm like, well, it's either me or the dogs, and I chose me to suffer, and today they are going back to their crazy ways after being so kind. Ooh. It was pretty good. Like, the family got along. Of course, the hubby was kind of griping because we had to go to like 4 different places, and then he really didn't get a break during his 4 days off. So, I mean, it was a give or take, but needless to say, I laughed, got some really good stuff. Finally got to start the Sword of Destiny, which I am like a third of the way through already. But so far, that's been good. How was your guys' Christmas, Yule, winter solstice? And Keem, my dear, it seems like the 8th house of balance is coming into play. So it looks like maybe this is what you're trying to bring into your life for next year. Get a little bit more situated in certain parts of your life, my dear, which is always a good thing to do. Hey, Gizzy! You would just do that just to be a douche. You're such a little douche. Well, congratulations, my dear. I know I've been making my list of things I would like to accomplish in the new year. It's kind of a weird balance between things that I actually want to accomplish, like, you know, every day-to-day life, and then it's weird. High vibrations, probably. By the way, for anybody coming in, if you're wanting a reading, just let me know. Yeah, but I don't know. It seems like everything's kind of smoothing out energy-wise. I haven't felt any real, like, bad vibes for a couple of days now, so I thought I was having a spiritual awakening. Oh, it's very possible. I mean, it just depends on if recently have you had an epiphany about something, whether it's yourself or your practice, it's very possible. Either that or maybe something that you're working towards is going to unlock other things around you, and now your energy is kind of getting in line with what it is you're wanting to manifest. Do, 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 do. It's not going to be easy, but I do see a lot of achievements. So that's a good thing. Do, 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 do. It's been quiet recently. Like at the beginning of last week, it started getting real quiet around here. It's been kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. But I always think about it like it's a calm before the storm. You know what I mean? Like what is going to come my way? And that's kind of what I like. Towards the end of the year, I think about, what are the things that I've accomplished? What are the things I didn't accomplish? And the things I did accomplish but didn't have a goal, you know what I mean? And I think that's the thing about goal making. Like, I don't see it as much as an ending destination as I do a journey, especially when it comes to spiritualism. Because if we put a limitation or a certain, ending point on our spiritual journey, then it doesn't ever leave really room to grow. So as long as we remember, even if we hit our goals, there's always goals above that to be achieved, Which I haven't drawn a card for myself. So I'm going to do it for tomorrow. Embracing the spirit. Which is another thing since that card popped up. Like, it feels like a lot of signs have been coming in dreams and just little things, you know what I mean? By the way, for anybody out there, hi. I am doing the one card pulls for everybody. Or if you have questions, we can talk about those as well. Have you had a Conundra Lenny Awakening? I'm actually going to have to look that up, so give me 1 second. Never heard that word in front of an awakening, but doesn't mean that I won't learn something new. One is either prepared or unprepared, according to Hindu tradition. In order to be able to integrate the energy, a period of careful purification and strengthening of the body and nervous system is usually required beforehand. So it's basically like getting all of yourself ready. Which I think almost everybody's had that at some point. Maybe depending on the degree of how they took it, maybe different. But I think everyone's had that moment of coming into themselves in some form or way. At least that's how I like to believe, at least. I think there's different parts in our lives. I don't think an awakening is just one awakening. I feel like it's multiple, you know what I mean? Because certain life events bring upon certain, different things. Seeking their destiny, embracing the dark. Seems like more of an embrace of the light from what I'm getting. It's kind of like psychosis. Ah! What are you? Showing that you care. Now, there's been times in my life where I get this feeling like a washing feeling that comes through energetically. And it's like for a couple moments in time, I'm not myself, I'm someone else. But I feel like it's maybe an unlocking of a certain part of the brain at that moment, like a trigger of some sorts. I hate the lighting in here. But I will show you guys one thing I did get, if you can see it. I got the Baby Yoda cup, which I'm super excited about. It's brand new. And I've been using it since I got it. I know there's a few of us who've received, certain magical books, and everybody's been talking about the different kinds of books that they're planning to read for the next year. And one thing I have been thinking about is in our group that we got on Facebook, doing a book of the month, doing a weekly discussion on it on our group, and then at the end of that month doing a review like we used to on this channel. So I think that's something I'm going to bring back in the new year, because I noticed a lot of people want different resources and different reading material. Which most of everything I've learned has been a few from books, mostly self-taught or taught by different practitioners. So it's been kind of a thing. But I have started a cleansing period of myself because I'm getting ready to get into a different mindset for the next year. One with more body conscious habits. Choo choo, he's gone, baby. He left for work. He went bye-bye. So instead of shocking my system on the first of the year, figured I'd already started, which I'm telling you, cleansing oneself inside and out is a process that no one really talks about. And when I say that, the gruesome details, you know what I mean? But one of my goals is, and I'm working to it, and I'm almost to it, is getting a new computer, which means that I'm going to have better lighting, better audio, better video, and actually be able to upload videos at certain links and such. So that I'm excited about. Bring in new technology and new ways of doing things. Like another thing I've been thinking about, I don't think COVID's going to go away anytime soon. And I want to try to get at least one public ritual done within 2021. That's the goal I've set for us. And I've been thinking about ways to do it. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll kind of go from there, you know what I mean? Go with the flow, see what the universe brings in. As long, as chaos isn't full rampant, as always. So besides, realigning yourself for the year, my dear, what are some other goals that you have that you wish to obtain? I think the more that we speak of the goals and the more that we talk about them, the more we give life to them. I think that's kind of the issue. Sometimes the goals, like, especially with those trying to lose weight, they talk about the negative things that are already in place without trying to bring in the positivity. And I think that's why a lot of people fail with it, myself included. Which is another thing that I'm going to try to get myself out of. Trying to remind myself more that what we think and what we speak can be brought into existence. And sometimes it's not easy to get rid of the negative thoughts, but we can at least acknowledge it and stop it in its tracks. As much as we can. Hey, Grace, my dear, and welcome. Let's pull you a card and see what you got. Get out of here, Chuggy Wuggy Woo. Well, thank you for subscribing, my dear. And welcome to the Divine Witch family and channel. Seems like right now you're at a standstill. Because we got, you were born to create, and it's in reverse. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're creating works of art or things like that. But it does feel like you're at a moment where you're kind of just stand still and you don't know which direction you want to go. So hopefully here soon that evens out a little bit more. And hello, Sabrina. Welcome, my dear. Hopefully the new year will treat you well. And the rest of this year as well. Seems like we've got know your fears, my dear. And that right now tells me that maybe there's some things that you don't want to acknowledge as far as deep concerns or maybe things that you're dwelling on. Just kind of go with the flow. Sometimes the best thing that we can do is just go with the current and try to overcome them, not by trying to conquer them all at once. My gizzy wizzy woo. I need to be able to have my cards ungizzied. I know. My little schnickeldoodle. Look at that's how I feel right now. I get it. It's a time of transition for everybody, especially Gizzy, because she's not giving up on me holding her with her puggy wuggy of doom. I love you too. And one day they'll be able to see your cuteness. Besides you just being a cute black blob that snorts. You know, I think that's something that we can all do, you know, within our spiritual practice. If we have goals that we wish to achieve, no matter if they're spiritual or not, we can always intertwine our spirituality in with it to help achieve them goals. Isn't that right, Gizzy Wizzy? So, yeah, Mom. I know. You're so nasally, my little Snickers. I know. I can't give you kisses. Okay. I love you too. They say hey. Gizzy says hi. She's been like super attached to me since she almost tried to kill me yesterday. Hey, baby. How you doing? Was your holiday good? Okay, I gotta read for people my little snickerdoodle doom. It's all right. Go torture the bigger dogs. She's like having separation anxiety. God love her. Don't eat paper off the floor. She's like a little vacuum. Mine was good. I got some pretty cool stuff, and I had some pretty good laughs. Like, it was a really good time. And I'll tell you guys a story here in a little bit. So we got the Page of Wands. You are no longer on ice, so to speak, which means that maybe you finally allowed yourself to speak your mind or go towards something that you thought that wasn't going to work out well. Which, whatever it was, that to me is a good sign. That would be for you, Jaleesa, my dear, because I've done everyone here as far as a reading. It's been kind of a slow, going in, but it does seem like you got some goodness. My little nib-nibs have been cold all day. This weather's driving me nuts, I'm telling you. Questions are $5 for 2 questions. All my payment information is down below, my dear, but you do get one question in here. Not one question, but you do get one card for coming in and being a subscriber. That's how we do it over here on this channel. Which, honestly, the last couple of days, all I wanted to do is kind of just curl up on the couch, watch movies, and just wait till the next year comes around, you know what I mean? But, Kay, my dear, I do got some cards that popped up for you. If you would, choose your card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. You get one card, my dear. I'll tell you what. Questions are 5 for 2, baby. You do get a free card for coming in, though. Okay, my dear. So we got the 10 of Swords in reverse, which means you're finally coming out of a depression or maybe a mental state that just kind of was dragging you down a little bit. It seems like part of that is still sticking with you, Kay. But give it time. You're on the right track. Because normally when it's this way, when we have the 10, that means that you're stuck in the position where it feels like no matter where you go, you're in nothing but pain. Nothing but devastation is coming towards you. But when it's in reverse, that means the tides are changing for you. And that right now is what I'm getting, baby. Hey, Ann. Hey, Elizabeth. For payment information, Elizabeth, dear, look down at the description. Yan, how is your day going, my dear? You are very welcome, Kay. What do I got for Yan? My dogs are just being chaotic. It's just me in the house this week, which I'm not griping about because I kind of like it. But my dogs are like being crazy to puggy wuggies and ugh. Ooh. Mine was pretty awesome. Just for the reason being that I got some really cool stuff. Let's see, what's one of the things I got? This came from a coven member because I had it hanging on my tree. It's like a little bottle opener or whatever, and I got a few more things from the coven, which I could show, but realistically, I'm being lazy. So, you know. But eventually you guys will see them because you guys see most of my stuff anyway. But Yan, my dear, it seems like you've got out of a toxic circle. Seems like there was some drama going on in that circle too. They got me this cute little box, and it's the cutest little thing ever. And like it's about this big, and it's round, probably about that big, like round wise, you know what I mean? Like probably about that. And it's like a little on the travel go box. And I thought about using that because I'm wanting to start reading bones. So I think I'm going to use that for bone reading. I am back. Let's see. Let's do Vama and then Bernice. You're welcome, baby. Hopefully, you know, the new year brings in better things. Yama, my dear, we've got the 7 of Wands, which the 7 of Wands indicate you're trying to make your way without causing issues, which it seems like is kind of what you're talking about over here. But you got to realize you can't always tippy-toe around everyone else's needs. Sometimes you just got to live what's right for you. And if people around you can't respect it, then they're not respecting you as a person. And that should be an issue that is confronted. Bernice, my dear, I know it's easier to throw caution out the wind, but sometimes not caring can be a bad thing, baby. Always remember to have some compassion, no matter what it is, no matter where you're at in your life and the troubles that you're going through. Because even a caution to the wind can come back to bite you in the ass, baby. Hey, Sarah. I charge for questions 5 for 2. You can get a reading for 30 minutes or an hour. All payment information is down below, but you do get a free card, baby. And I will read that for you. You're welcome, Bernice, baby. Ooh, what did we get? We got the 2 of Cups, my dear, and this is for Sarah. So it seems like there's going to be a meeting or a meetup of you and another individual. So good luck to you, my dear. You guys are most welcome. The only thing I ask of you is to be subscribed, like the video, share with friends, you know, that kind of thing. Gizzy wizzy woo. Stop being a crazy boo. Hey, Elizabeth, and welcome, baby. And thank you for joining me. Let's see. I feel like angels are calling when I see your name. Thank you, Gabby. Sorry, what mean? Was that bad? I can't hear. You can actually play back. It's a beautiful feature. You can do it, but I can't. So if you want to know what your reading is, my dear, just go backward. And Elizabeth, we got the card of Angel Michael, but it's in reverse. So maybe there's something that you don't feel like you got the strength to fight, but you're trying to push on, but it seems more that you try to push on, you're getting pushed back by other forces, which by other forces, I mean the people around you. Take some time back for yourself, realign yourself, and all will be well. I wish my foot would quit, honestly. It's like every time I do readings when I'm like just sitting on my floor and using my couch as a computer stand, some reason it's always my right foot that goes to sleep. Let's see what we got from Gabby today. Gabby, we got guides wanting to come near you. If you can't hear, get out of YouTube real quick and then come back. Maybe it's a glitch. That's a possibility. Gabby, my dear, it looks like you're going to be revealing some truth here soon. I don't know who it's going to be towards, but based off the other cards, it did look like an individual you're interested in. Yeah, YouTube's been having issues for a while, but everybody always says that. And here's how I like to put it. YouTube is like every other electronic. It glitches. It already did it, though. Well, then, baby, that's acknowledgement that you did it. I know, Gizzy. You want me to love you. My little Puggly Wuggly, she is just so needy. I'm going to tell you what, though. I had some of the best damn tacos that I've ever had today, and the hubby made them. They were so good. Because I went out and when we got groceries last time, they gave me these 5-gram carb or whatever tortillas. They were so good. See, babes. Ew, what were they made out of? Beef, and it was so good. Like, I ended up doing a taco salad, but I ended up taking half my taco salad and putting it on I know you're going to jump. If you're going to jump, just do it so I can fix my cards. But took half of that and put on one of those tortillas. And to me, it tasted like a better tortilla. Because normally I get like the $1 pack of tortillas or some shit like that. But these were like $3 and they're like 5 carbs a piece or something like that. It was pretty good. Do. Which from the last time that I did keto till now, they've came out with a lot of different things. Did you see my email? I have not seen your email, but I'll check it out. Pika, come here, Pika. Say hi. Say hi, guys. And you're the reason I didn't wear makeup today. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. I love you too. I do. Okay. This is not the Pika hour. Say bye. Say bye to them. Bye to me. I live here. See, I told you guys. Been up my butt. Now they're fighting each other. Hey, cutie. Or fa. Cutie. They are cute. Hi. Aw. Bye-bye. Santa didn't put a tummy tuck under a tree for me this year either. Same. That's a mood. I don't know. I just kind of like, I've always had issues with my back, and I'm like, I got to do something about it. And it's just gotten worse, and I'm like, I'm only 30. I shouldn't have back issues like this. So figured I'll try to lose some weight. If I lose the weight, and it still hurts, then my back's fucked up. And there's nothing that's going to help it because I refuse to get surgery. So, FA, it seems the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, which tells me that there was a missed opportunity. Don't know how it pertains in your life, baby, but it was a missed opportunity. Gloria, hello, my dear. Hopefully the holiday season treated you well. Hey, I'm trying to do readings here. Take your fuckery in there. Thank you. And then we've got the Three of Wands for you, Gloria. Seems like you've got some contemplation that you're doing on whether some relationships are working out. And this seems more of friendships than anything. It may be personal than that, but it does seem like it's more of a friendship thing. Morning, Sea Wolf, Sea Biscuit, Sugar Cookie. Is the donation list open? It is. All the information's down below, my dear. Greetings and salutations from one land down under to another. I know, for a while I was like, oh my God, no one's coming in. I felt alone. As I sat here and I pet my pug. Eventually, so here's my goal. For next year, I want to get a whole setup to where we got good lights, a good camera, and everything in my room. So when I do these readings, part of the time you guys see me and part of the time you guys see the cards, or I'll let you guys decide. We'll do a vote in the Divine Witch group, how you prefer the readings, whether you like seeing my face, not seeing my face, we'll figure it out. But I want to kind of do a really neat setup, you know what I mean? So we'll figure it out during the first of the year. I know, I missed you guys too. Even though I'm not going to lie, part of me was like, you don't want to go live today. You shouldn't. You should just curl up with a blanket and the pugs and watch Harley Quinn on HBO Max because it's a cartoon and it was great. Where'd you go towards, my dear? Did you go towards Cashapp? Yeah, Cashapp. All right, I already see it. All right, questions. Capricorn. Capricorn feelings towards Libra. Give me a second. I am feeling better, but not 100%. So that's kind of where I've been as far as my feelings. Ew, somebody flipped. Where are you at? So Capricorn's feelings towards the Libra. We got the Two of Cups that has shown itself. So that tells me that there is a willingness and an eagerness to be around this individual. So I'm going to say that they have feelings towards him. But they're still trying to heal from a heartbreak. So it may be something that was connected with the two individuals in a past. But it does seem like they're opening themselves back up. And that's what I'm getting from that. And then it seems like it's been a while, like distance lovers in a way. Maybe location is an issue. Capricorn's next actions towards me in the month of January. Oh, shit. That's what I get for being crazy. So we're going to have fun in January. So in January, you're moving more towards the future. It seems like you know what you're wanting, but you're waiting for this other avenger to fucking do what they're supposed to do or what you want them to do. But it seems like you're preparing for the worst. But it also seems like you've put out a few wishes into the universe or made a few suggestions to this person, hoping that one of them sticks. But, by the way, that was like the 9 of cuppies. And then we've got the 4 of discs. So it looks like at some point in January, you're going to feel scorned while they're just kind of basically taking what they got and looking away from the situation. So I do feel like there's going to be an argument that comes up, but depending on how you both are towards each other, it's not something that's going to be ending. You know what I mean? It can always be fixed. Questions 5 for 2 blogs. Information down below, my dear. Me or her or Theban or Jaleesa? Better is good. 1 card, my dear. Aries. How are you been? Did your holiday go well, my dear? Oh, shit. Ooh, you got a mixed bag of nuts. Pick 1, 2, or 3, Aries. Aw, thank you, Gabby. I seen that you were the first one to comment. I was praying that the damn thing would not, like, break up, like, in the middle of it. Aries, Aries, Aries. Choose your card, baby. 1, 2, or 3, and you chose fucking 1. All right. So it looks like we got the 6 of Wands, which people are starting to show their colors around you, which is kind of put you on the fence towards certain individuals, it seems. Yeah, it's definitely illusions people have made that are finally, you're seeing those illusions. It seems like, before they were all about you, but now that they're kind of moving towards a different direction and you're seeing their true side. Hey, G1, GN1, and by the way, I don't know why your name reminded me of this, but did anybody see that Twisted Tea video? Oh my God. I was like, yeah. I'm not a tea person, but I'm half tempted to buy a tea now. And then we got the Queen of Cups for G1, GN. And it's in reverse, my dear, so it seems like you've lost something along the way and you're trying to regain it back. Just remember, sometimes things are better left into the past rather than chasing them until you got nothing left. I haven't watched the new video and I was finished work and I saw the live and I was like, what's that? Right? Hey, Coco. Baby, for questions, it's 5 for 2. That's for anybody on this speed. Coco, I'm doing pretty good, my baby. It seems like an older man is stepping into the light in your life. How's that going? But yeah, it was pretty good. I got some really cool stuff. Okay, so I got to tell you guys a story. So, a little bit of backstory. My husband's got 5 drills in our basement, right? So this Christmas, we went over to his mom's, and it was funny. I got some really cool stuff. We were talking on here and whatever. Well, anyway, his dad gets him a drill. Later that night, we come home. He ends up doing, Coco, babe, I already give you a free card. Reverse a little bit, honey. Well, anyway, he eventually starts, getting down in the dumps because he's like, no one really knows me. They bought me a drill. I've got 5 drills. It was from my own dad. What the hell? And I'm like, look, see it as this. You got extra tools, right? Finally got him feeling better. But the universe took that as a challenge. It was like, oh no, bitch. We went over to my brother's. Now here's backstory on my brother. He's been helping him fix his garage and putting up all this shit basically to insulate it and everything, right? And no lie, my brother's like, I spent the most money on you, talking to my husband. He's like, I hope you like it. No sooner than I see the first tear, I shit you not, it was a motherfucking drill. I lost it, started laughing. My brother and sister-in-law are looking at me like, what? And I couldn't help it. You know that one part of yourself where you try to hold back, but it's like you can't. It just escapes on its own free will, and then you can't stop. Yeah, that was me. And I was like, well, at least it's a better one. And it was I mean, it's the best one he's got, and it came with a lot of cool stuff. But it was just fucking hilarious. It was like the universe was like, "Oh, you got too many drills. Fuck you. Have one more." And I wanted to share that story with you. I laughed about it all night, and when I say all night, I mean I was laughing for 4 hours. That includes the 30-minute ride home. Poor little guy. But it was fucking great. So I started messing with him. I was like, I told you Athena wanted that table. Now you have no fucking excuse. All right, where were we? So she hasn't. So, yeah, okay. Oh, would you accept a drill as a gift? Right. I heard. Did you do a card for me or I missed it? I have not done a card for you. A car or a card for you. See, Biscuit? Not yet, anyway. I have not gave Sivan a card. I'm torturing her and making her wait. Because I'm evil. Emmanuel, we got the Knight of Cups, my dear. You're going in the wrong direction. You need to make a change in your life, my dear. You think you're going the right way, but you are not. Now, let's see. What do I got for C-Bun, C-Biscuit, C-Cookie, see a little fairy on someone's back, Cookie. Oh, shit. Need and necessity, my dear. That is what is coming up for you, C-Bun, C-Cookie, fairy. Hey, I need that. Thank you. My butt's warm. Anyway, so you are in the stage of your life where you need to figure out what you need and what you don't need. You need to start making yourself a priority. You need to start making the decisions in your life are ones that make you happy, not those that you live around or around you. So, fight the power. Shit, if I had the money to buy Seabiscuit a car, shit. Basic. God, you gotta love a name. It just says it all, don't it? Basic. Basic motherfuckers up in this house. Hey, Ren, for anybody who's new, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, love me, throw some coin at your witcher, whatever you wish. But it does help my channel, so, and every day I'm live, you get one free card, so, subscribing to me isn't really going to kill you. Let's see. We got basic. What do I got for basic? Basic, baby, you need to start saving up. It seems like maybe something took your funds recently. Hey, shit. There's a lot of people in here. Give me 1 second. I gotta go up. Do. Woke up on acid. Either way, you got some financial struggles that you need to work on, baby. Good luck to you in your journey in 2021. Hopefully you find time, money, and class. Do. We knew this, but life keeps getting in the way. I know, right? Hey, Ren. Welcome, my dear. Let's see what I got coming for you, my hun. And I will add you to the list, my dear. Do. Ren, my dear, it seems like your true calling in life has finally presented itself. That's what you're going to be focusing on from this moment on. I wish you well in your endeavor. Danny fan, my dear. What do I got for you? Let's see. Do. Danny fan. What we got for you, my dear? Ooh, well, fortune in reverse. Seems like something didn't come the way that you wished it would have, or something missed you entirely. If you keep on pushing, eventually the thing that you truly desire and truly want will come into your life. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. And then we got for the TH Rith, Temperance in reverse. You need to give it time. Time is of the essence, my dear, when it comes to your situation in life. Lightning Ridge Opal. Welcome, my dear. And hello, okay. Okie. Okie. I think it's Okie, because that just sounds better. Lightning Bridge. What do I got for you? By the way, guys, if you'd remember to like, subscribe, that would be awesome. Seems like there's a lot of things in your life, Lightning, that you're trying to get rid of. Just make sure that you double check the list of the people that you're cutting out of your life. Because it does seem to me that there's one or two who actually mean well for you that you're thinking about cutting out that you shouldn't. Okay. What do I got for you? Okay, my dear, it does seem like spirituality is coming into question, but it seems like you're looking in a wrong direction on how to go about it. You want something to help fix yourself when in reality, nothing's going to fix the person that one is unless they make that decision themselves. So if it's something that you actually want to do, go for it. But if it's something that you think is going to change your life and it'll magically happen, it's not how it works. Do 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 do. Thanks, Gab. You're a doll and a half. Dear Lord, they spanned for a while. Ew, a couple people spanned. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, look at them spams. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, the trolls are out. Isn't it beautiful? Do 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 do. What was that bird from Kung Fu Panda? Oh, look at all this. Just remember, guys, the more you spam, that's fine by me because you are literally giving my channel views. So keep it coming, babies. Keep it coming. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, Rain, my dear. Sorry, I had to work through craziness, and it seems like we still got more to go. All right, let's see. As far as our little love bugs in here who keep on spamming, all they're doing is just helping me with views. So, seems, my dear Rain, that we've got the Page of Pentacles. So it looks like there's something that you're working towards in your life, my dear. And if you keep on going the way you're going, you're going to be able to fix it and be able to move on stronger than you were before, my dear. Do 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 do. Hello, Braid, my dear. Give me 1 second. And Coco, my dear, I did give you a reading before the whole drill thing. I did read your card. You'll have to go back, dear. Sorry, we're getting a lot of spams in here, so that's why I'm kind of like... So we got the 7th house of love, my dear. It can be love for yourself or love for another, but it is coming through. And this was for Amalekites. So Whatever love that it is, I wish you the best in it, my dear. And Gabby, thank you for helping me clear up the spam. I appreciate it. Do 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 do. If I remember, it was something about a dusty old crutch. Do 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 dude. My name is Pearl, and I want money because I'm poor and musty. That's exactly why they were shut down. So yeah, good job. Yeah. Anyway, for those of you who are actually here for a reading, welcome. For those of you who are spamming me, thanks for the views, y'all. You guys are awesome. Oh, you're fine, dear. Jesus Pittsburgh. Do me. Doobie doobie doo. Do 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 do. Do do do. Pittsburgh Jesus. Looks like Pittsburgh Jesus isn't manifesting anything lately. Manifesting anything in your life, whether good or bad, it's not coming your way, my dear. Which for the bad, it's a good thing. For the good, not so much. You should have said gerbils. I hope the gerbils come and haunt your dreams. People got to have fun. Let them have fun. They get blocked anyway. I get a view. It all works out in the end for me and you. Like literally for 10 minutes, I'm like, what the hell? It's just some days we get people come in like that, and some days we don't. I need to sage my house. Right? I had to do a whole cleansing ritual this weekend because I got a feeling that someone is bringing stuff towards my coven, and that's what the vibes that I was picking up. So yeah, fun times. Because I haven't felt it since I did it. And I found out that they were having a similar issue on the same night and in the same room. Is there a great place to buy sage online? Normally, when I buy sage online, I would try to look for any Native American retailer. Just for the reason being that they do certain prep when they actually roll them up. Now, me personally, the ones that I have got have been gifted to me by a few individuals. So I've been using them up. But normally I do water cleansings more than I do smoke. Haven't really found one yet. Found one what? Sage place or... And it also depends on what you want. Like there's red sage, blue sage, white sage, dragon's blood sage. Like it just depends on which one you want. You got cooking sage as well, which is normally, I think, the white sage. I would look more on Etsy because on one hand, yeah, you may be spending a little bit more, but at least you know where it's coming from. You know who's cultivating it, and you know what energy is being placed into it. Like there's a lot of what's another one? There's another one. I think it's like Gemstone Mountain or something like that, and they do herbs in bulk that you can do as well. But I sometimes wonder where their sourcing comes from, so I really don't suggest them to a lot of people, just for the reason being I don't know what their ethics are and such. You're very welcome. Now, you also got to be careful too, because some people will mix certain sages with other things as well. So I would definitely make sure you know who you're getting it from. Do a little bit of research, go through the reviews, because I've known a few shops, at least the ones that I've seen in state and out of my state, that will mix other things in with them, so it doesn't make it a pure sage bundle, and it helps them stretch out their bottom dollar. So just be careful. Plus, sage is also good for cleansing any like if you're having issues like with colds. A lot of people been dealing with being sick in the home. It gets rid of like a lot of the bacteria in the air. Hey, Moore, my dear. Let's see what we got for you today. Seems like you're getting a breath of fresh new air into your life, my dear. With emerging, it lets us know that we're finally becoming one with our intuition and taking care of ourselves, mind, body, and soul. I am doing good, my dear. It has been a pretty decent day. We had some trolls come in and give us quite a number of views, which thank you guys once again. And you know what? It's been a pretty decent day. I'm surprised that they waited on me this long. I haven't been on for a couple days. It was like, oh, we missed you too. Welcome back. At least that's how I like to look at it. Tim, for questions, my dear, I do charge for questions. If you look down at the description, I'll give you all the information, dear. For anybody else who hasn't got a reading yet, if you are wanting a reading, let me know. Hello, my dear, for questions, and this is to vlogs. I charge for questions. I literally just said it a few seconds ago. And if you want in-depth reading, then it's going to cost you anywhere between $30 to $50, my dear. Which it looks like someone's already paid for a couple questions. All right, Nicole, my dear, give me your questions and we shall go over them. Can I ask on a payment? Yes, you may, my dear Coco. Ask your 2 questions, baby. Give me 1 second. You get 1 free general in the beginning, and I've already done yours, my dear. Sorry. You can come back tomorrow, though. Because every day that I go live, you get 1 free card. Here's the thing, dear. I don't deal with people arguing about me, telling me what I have done, what I haven't done, so find another reader. Goodbye. I mean, 1 second, baby. I can't see your... Okay, you said an older man is coming into my life. Who is he? Sorry. I had to pull out all the cards for zodiacs and such. Seems like the individual that we're talking about has Capricorn energy, Coco. Let's see what else do we know about them. Or they could be a Capricorn themselves. This individual is going to be creative. And their moon sign is in Capricorn. So that's pretty much what I got as far. I'm a Capricorn also. Well, I mean, it could be interesting. You both will be driven. So, I mean, that's not a bad thing. What would be your other question, my dear? Choo-choo. No, choo-choo. But it does seem... Okay, is this guy that's trying to send me money serious or lying? Completion. Don't give no payment information out, but from what the cards is giving, that there's someone who wishes to give you abundance and completing a transaction is showing up because we got completion, then we got cruelty in reverse, which means compassion, Princess of Wands, which showed up for you more than once, and going into the Queen of Cups. So it seems like they want to help you financially, but I would still not give them any of your payment information. There's a lot of different options in the world, you know what I mean? Is he really mad at me because I won't take his money? Well, we got the Six of Wands in reverse, so I don't think it's a really happy transition. But nonetheless, they still hold you in high regards. Just be smart. I mean, if you feel like it's going to help you out, let it help you out. Hey, Spiritual Jay. Welcome, baby. Anyway. Oh. Sit down, all of you. You crazy puggy wuggies. He is upset and has been arguing about giving me money. Crazy. You clarified that. Yeah. That's weird. The swords are there. Swords in reverse could be a situation of, you know, a situation might have been bad, but it's slowly reversing itself. So it's not real bad. I don't see it as bad. Because you got the cups and you got the wands and everything else to kind of balance it out. Spiritual Jay, sometimes you don't have to play nice all the time. And that was be without malice, just so you know, but it was in reverse. So that's telling you you have the right to defend yourself and you need to do so. I don't blame you for being cautious. As my mom always said, there's always a price tag attached to every gift we are bestowed upon. You're welcome, my dear. So part of the stuff that my cousin got me was, you can't really see it now, but that right there is like that rock candy. It's fucking addicting. I tell him I don't want rich men, but I'm starting to like him. I thought it said I'm starving to like him. Well, I mean, here's the thing. There's a difference between someone trying to pay you off as like you're a hoochie and someone trying to be there to help lift you up. To me, it sounds like he's trying to lift you up more than anything. And to me, that's a true sign of a good king. A good king will help anybody to try to help lift them up because they know that we're better together than we are separate. My cake turned out really good. It was questionable, but it worked. Kids ate it, hubby ate it, I ate it, and then we gave some to the guardians of our land, and they enjoyed it. So, altogether, it wasn't perfect, but it worked out. I learned a few lessons along the way. You never know, you might get lucky. Might be big in all the right places and have the cash flow, and if so, work to get a ring on it. Plus, they always got them extenders you can buy, so I mean, if it ain't that big, get it extended. Milk instead of water is another top tip. Milk instead of water. Well, that's the thing. You use water. It was just the cake. You didn't notice it till later. The cake was one of them pudding cakes. So it was like super moist. It's one of those things. But it's all right, though. I ended up going to my sister-in-law's, and she ended up making a pumpkin roll, which that was the bomb. I wanted to steal it, but they told me I couldn't. But I really wanted to, because her pumpkin rolls are some of the best shit. That's going to be my next question. What's your next question? Because you had, is the guy that is trying to send me money serious or lying? And then before that, you said older man is coming into my life. Who is he? It's PP. Next time. Shit. Oh, you're done. Not a problem, dear. You could always be like, hey, I'm waiting to order you some pants, but what size do you wear, like, on the thigh part? So that way, I make sure that you get the right area. You know what I mean? I don't know. I would figure out a way to figure it out. Either that or tell them, hey, I want to go out to dinner with you, but this is what I want you to wear. Or just be blunt and say, send me a picture. I mean, that's all right, too. I just wanted to have fun with it. Oh, shush. I'm trying to be modest here. Right? That's when you send it, and then you be like, oh, shit, my friend sent that. I'm so sorry. But wait like 25 minutes after it sends and be like, oh, my God, I didn't notice my friend sent that. And then by that point, you know that they were already replied with an answer. So it's not like, and it's not like you're there to be like, oh my God, right after. So it kind of gives it time to make it a little bit more believable. I'm just saying, there's ways around it. She'll have all the jokes on this conversation. Trust me, she'll probably be going back And tomorrow, that's all you're going to get is dick jokes and I'm too young. God love her, though. She's a sweet kid. It's crazy. It's already been an hour. Time goes so much quicker with you guys. She is sweet. Well, you know it's true. God love her to death, though. She's like, I'm too young. And I'm like, girl, you're probably doing worse shit than we are. I'm at work bored talking to you. My life. Literally, I started this book like, I don't know, a day ago. And I'm on, what am I on? Where am I at? It's me, dum-dum. I'm like a third of the way through. I really need to get a bookmark, though. But, it's my book. I can do you a one card, or if you want to pay for a reading, I can do a reading for you, baby. Right? The young is way more advanced than we are. True story. King of Wands, though, Laureen, that's what's coming up. Which normally when I see this, it means that someone has their eye on you, my dear. And everybody around you knows it. I just cringed when I saw the corner bent over. Here's my thing. Books are made out of paper. And eventually one day I'm going to be dead. And eventually one day this book is going to end up dying because it gets so old it disintegrates. That's if my kids don't sell it after I die. Or after I die, not before I die. Because realistically, I'm going to be that old lady that keeps her books till the end. If you look down below, it gives you all the information you need, babe. If you're wanting to go in depth, you're better for a half-hour reading. Let's put it this way. Humans aren't meant to bend in weird shapes. But, fuck it. We do it anyway. Might as well do it with my book as well. Well, just add it to my box of wonders. Find me a nice little book thing, and hopefully by that point I'm not done with my books. I did used to have a few, and then they disappeared. Your witch Valley of Plenty. Gizzy. She keeps on barking every time. Haha, box of wonders. Wonder ball. Give me 1 second, dear. I'm shoving nuts into my mouth. Let's go. Yes, master. What do you want to know? Would you like to start out with questions? Or just dive right in? Into death about this king. Oh, shit. I don't even have a business card, and I use paper too much. Not a problem, my dear. I'm trying to get my pug to stop sniffing me. Business card. So, I've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So, the someone that you just met, or newly met this year. Seems like you guys met somewhere out in public around February. And ever since then, it's kind of been like a back and forth game of chess. Except no one is making a move. But I will tell you, I've got the Knight of Swords. So this tells me that it's someone who's defended your honor more than once. And then we got the Five of Pentacles, which means they've been keeping a close eye out on you. And then I've got the Ten of Cups, which this falls into family. So maybe he had a previous family and they separated. Then we've got the Four of Cups, which seems like there was a point in their life where they kind of just gave up. And then we got the World, which means they're trying to shift their world. So maybe at one point in time they had hit some depression, needed to realign themselves a little bit. Thank you, Lauren. There is a list. If you're willing to wait for the next 30 minutes, I will gladly read you. It does seem like it's someone that's unjudgmental and always has the time to talk to you. And that is your true king. Well, for me, one second. If it was 225 where you're at, it's 525 here. And I've been reading you for at least 3 or 4 minutes. But we're going to move on. Just ignore anybody else in the chat. It basically seems like this gentleman is someone who has either family or maybe family is a priority for them. But it does seem that they've been around for a while. Maybe they seen you before you guys interacted, because I am getting February. Whoever this gentleman is, I've had this card pop up 4 different times during this reading. So it's someone that you're close to, someone real close. But it does seem like there's things in his life that are hard for him to obtain, just due to the sheer fact that he is he's more about flashy, so to speak, a young man's game and an older man's body. Let's see what else we're getting from our mystery man. What is the goal between... Okay. So the individual that we're looking at has dealt with loss this year. And this is from the Three of Swords, which tells me there was a death around him recently. Then we got art in reverse, which tells me he's not one to be artistic. He's more realistic, if that makes sense for you. It's someone who rather go work at a grind, so to speak, of something that's already in place instead of building something up. So could it be him? Okay, wait. I'm only having sex with one guy, which was Danny. The other guys I didn't sleep with. So could it be him? I see. So it's not an entrepreneur. It's not someone who is building their own company. But it is someone who does have a lot of, because right here we've got the Nine of Wands, which is strength. So it is somebody who's not only internally strong, but physically strong as well. Danny is the only person that I know about building his own company, so it's him. And then we've got Ten of Cups in reverse. So that's trials and tribulations within one's financial state. But it seems like they've been pushing through it because we got the Five of Wands that are coming up. So my question is, he's flashing. So my question is, dear, what do you want to know about him? He does have a previous family. Okay. So was that something that you learned today or something that you knew? Or, hey, Ty, baby. So this card pops up, and this tells me that he wants to build a life with you. And the reason I say that is he wants to start from the ground up. Wants a clean slate. Wants to make sure that everything is good and going good, and that there's no room for error as far as like you're in his relationship. You can tell me whatever you want. Oh shit. What the hell? So Knight of Wands in a reverse. Okay. What do we got? So the Knight of Wands in reverse, which means that he's dealt with being burned a lot by people around him, which he hasn't fully made peace with in his life yet. All right. Oh, that's nice to know. What I want to know, true feelings that he wants, what's going to happen. Just know that some of the things in his life has caused him to have trust issues. Don't hold it against him. So then we got the Fool in reverse, which means they're willing to take on new adventures as long as it doesn't mess with the dynamic of their life. So basically, as long as it doesn't fuck with how he eats and how he sleeps, basically he's cool to go with the flow. You know what I mean? But you gotta respect it. Like, don't fuck with somebody's hustle. Ah! We ain't currently talking. Do. Will you? Shush. Ooh. That's not good. All right, let's start with this first. Okay, so we got the Queen of Discs, and that's in reverse. So this is more of your side. which means it seems like recently over the last year you felt a little bit of your power kind of depleting you. And a lot of defeat has came your way this year. But in matters of love, it's not so bad. I want to know, though. What do you want to know? What am I doing? True feelings that he... Okay, so I'll get into that. Yeah, going on, but yeah, true. I will get into that, but I do want to read these three because I don't know what the hell is going on in this situation in your life. But we got the Princess of Cups, which has been your representation during this whole reading. But then we got the Tower of Terror, pretty much, which the Tower, whenever we see this card, that normally means that basically everything around you is crumbling. But when it's in reverse, that tells me you were almost to the point of shit going down and your whole life getting fucked up, but you stopped it. But what worries me for you, Lauren, is this card, because we got the Devil. Which the Devil, I don't see it as, the guy with the horn's going to come and get me. No. The Devil is someone trying to literally manipulate you and others and trying to control you. So I don't know if that has something to do with an ex or a family member, but there is somebody around you trying to manipulate you and control you towards a certain situation. But yeah, I had a stray Tower moment. I'm going along with you. Yes, I'm good for now. I'm good now. And yes, if I can fucking read. And yes, manipulation, how to deal with that for a while. So yeah, you're finally coming out of that. So thank God. Hey. But you also got someone that you're not at peace with. And it's an older lady. I don't know who she is. But it left a bad taste in your mouth, baby. Oh, shit. The next 3 months, be careful with your decision making. And I mean this more in like life-changing areas, like as like job or moving or financial, because we got swiftness in reverse. And that tells me don't try to take actions too quickly without reading the fine print. Now, if you got specific questions that you want to ask, I know you were talking about, what was it? 3 months decisions, making, be careful, moving. I'm moving February 1st, go slow. Yep, go slow. Where was it? I know there was a question about him. Will you repeat the question that you were trying to ask about him? I know you asked it when I had the Tower and all that shit pop up. Well, hopefully your move goes smooth. Just kind of take your time. Don't try to hurry yourself too much. I'm waiting for that question because I know this question, it was something about he likes me or something like that. I know he likes me, of course. Oh, I thought it was cool that he came up. I wonder why he has kept his eye on me. Let's find out. Why has this gentleman been keeping his eyes on Lauren? By the way, Ty, I will be introducing some more advanced stuff starting in the new year, baby. That's a mixed bag of nuts. Guys, I think that the last time that you two spoke, it may not have been communicated clearly of some things that they wanted to say. And at that time in their life, they thought that they were being bullheaded. and that they didn't take the emotions that they were truly feeling in the time and space and presented them like they wanted. So I feel like it's one of those things where you've been on their mind and they can't get you off of their mind. So I do see them reaching out, or maybe even you reaching out. Oh, Jesus Christ, be gone. You think these damn bots would come up with something different? We just started talking November 1st. It's December 29th. Okay. Shit. All right, my dear. So we've got the Eon, or the Aeon, as I like to call it. And then we've got Power. And then if this one is, yep, New Beginning. And New Beginning in reverse. Give me a second. Seems to me like before all this started happening, though, that someone you both know, someone who may be older, was is mutual friend somewhere between you and this gentleman. And then it also seems like the gentleman that you are vibing with, so to speak, has a certain connection to where he sees things, and gets messages spiritually, because it's coming through, especially when you got the Aeon and you got Power into it. Aeon is more of like foresight, seeing someone, maybe it's possibility he might have even dreamt of you before he even met you. But it does seem like something is definitely intervened in this coupling. Now, whether it's spiritual or not, that I do not know. But I do feel like something was pre-weaved for this situation. Here's my question. Will this gentleman, okay, Virgo, Sagittarius, and baby girl. That explains the missed opportunity. So we got Libra, which is balance, emotion, Uranus in reverse, which is spiritual disruption. I do not blame you. Which it seems like he's caused quite a disruption in your life, which, like you said, you're trying to balance out. And you're trying to keep your distance from all that bullshit, which I do not blame you. Aries, 11th house and 10th house. So just so you know, in the next couple weeks, you need to keep your head to the ground and keep on moving, because you're going to weather through a storm a little bit. It's not going to be anything that's going to be like life ruining, but it is going to be something in your left house, your 11th house, which is going to cause you a little bit of disruption in your foundation of your home life. So just kind of keep your head to the ground and kind of, remember to let your emotions out. Because when I see Pisces in reverse, that tells me that you're going to be trying to hold back some emotion. Just let it out. Just don't let it out to the wrong people. You know what I mean? And manipulating. There's too many of them assholes out there. And a lot of those assholes hate motherfuckers that are like me. I've met quite a few in my time. And the worst part about it is when you can see into them and you can see what's going to happen, but your friend is being manipulated so much that you can't get them out. They have to get themselves out. So I'm going to ask, while we got some time left, what advice that your angels have for you during your time. Man, so Danny and my ex hang out on Halloween. You know, gotta take it as this. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Dreams. Ooh. Support. They all want to eat on Danny's birthday. You know, it's one of those things where it didn't work out between you and them, but it doesn't mean it won't work out between you and him. You know what I mean? And sometimes we got to look past the manipulative asshole and move on to something that's going to treat us better while torturing an ex in the process. So from your guides, my dear, we've got seek the lesson, which it's in reverse. So that's telling me there's a lesson to be learned that you're not quite hearing yet. And it does seem like you've got some self-love that you need to remember for yourself. Because it does seem like self-love is becoming an issue or has become an issue for you this year. And that's a lesson that needs to be learned, is self-love and acceptance again. Sylvia, my dear, I am in a reading. I still have some moments left. If you have questions, you can ask a question, but my payment information is down below because I do charge for those. Hear the ancient one. So that tells me that you've got a lot of ancestors, baby, trying to come through to you to try to help guide you into the new year. And they're asking you to start, kind of giving into that, heritage that you have. They're asking for you to use the wisdom of those who came before you in your life path. It seems there's a lot of information that's been given through spoken word, and they want to see you being able to use that because it's going to help you in your day-to-day life. And then the next thing that your guides want is for you in the next coming year. From this point on, always reveal your truth. I feel like it's one of those things where you kind of held back a little bit because you always want to try to remain friendly. And sometimes when you actually do that, it's because I don't have super chat. If you look at the subscribers, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. If you want to pay for a reading, go down either to a link or Cash App, my dear. I'm sorry. If you want to help me get to 1,000 so we can unlock that super chat, that'd be great. But until then, I'm doing a reading. Anyway. So I would just take it as focus on oneself spiritually, mentally, physically, and take it throughout the rest of the year. Just don't ever lose that honesty. And sometimes it's hard to be honest with ourselves. So, okay, that was weird. Now for angel cards that are coming up. So new beginnings. There isn't going to be quite a lot of new beginnings in your future. There are going to be things that do happen, but it's not going to be all at once. But I do see that you are getting support from those around you and the ones that look after you. Hey, Max. Which the support is coming through a lot in dreams. I feel like there's like hidden messages or hidden meanings in some of your dreams that you haven't really discovered yet. And they're trying to get that through to you. And it does seem that Angel Michael is shining on you, which helps give you strength, foresight, and the ability to deal with the things that come towards you, along with protecting you. I can't understand my dreams at all. I see them. I see who. Who do we see? Dreams, I would suggest getting either a dream book or, you can always get someone to read for you. Michael's husband's name. Michael is my sister's husband's name, so that's funny. It could also be, maybe that's someone that you can confide in. Sometimes I Google my dreams, things I see. The only thing that, whenever I've done dream, trying to interpret it, unfortunately, there's some things that you can't find, and I'm sure you found a few that, what the fuck does this mean? And then you look for it and you never find it. But it doesn't mean it's nonetheless not important. It just means that no one's ever written it down. But sometimes you get some good information by looking in the mighty Google. I know I have. But I always try to do at least 2 or 3 resources to see which one is the most consistent, along each one. Because, everybody's got their own interpretation on what is and what isn't. Is there anything else you would like to ask, my dear? Well, we have some time to spare. Dream journals are really important. One day, I swear, I'm going to do a video on dream journaling. What else can I find the answer? Can you give me a time frame where... Yes, I can. Can I please get a time frame in which these two will communicate and connect? Hey, Jalen. Give me 1 second, because I know you got Virgo, so I'm trying to figure out the season of the Virgo. So it's showing August to September that I think you were going to really connect, but it doesn't mean that. It is only, that could have been when you started. Hey, Sheree. Hey, guys. First house, 11th house. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be longer in the year. Somewhere between Cancer and Virgo season. When you guys are going to kind of get together. Because I feel like there's things that you guys need to work out. Because this is the first house, which is the house itself, that's kind of popping up. So it seems like things need to get in place and you both need to get situated before you can actually fully come together. Let's see, what time is Cancer's? Oh, I need to make me a chart, have it up somewhere that I can look at it. So anywhere from June to early September is what I'm getting But I think there's going to be communication in between that. But I think before anything becomes solid, that's going to be the time frame where conversations of binding together as one will come into one. I am doing good, my dear. Trying to do readings, living the life, living the dream. Puggy wuggies and doggies all around me asleep. It's nice. His energy is here. I can see signs of him. Here's my question, because especially when it comes to the Aeon I seen and the power, do you happen to know what spiritual path that he leads or any of his spiritual beliefs? Because I feel like there's a connection. Like there's a connection where he can tap into certain things. Some people don't even know that they can do it. We are both White Path 11, and on the 22nd. Right. So very sense of high spirituality. Because it seems like there's a lot of things that come through. And I'm going to tell you this, with both of you being Life Paths 11, you're going to have a lot of crazy things happen when you two are together. Just for the reason, like you said, they are master numbers, but they're also numbers of healers and helpers as well. So I would keep that in mind. Dear Lord, people are fucking idiots. Thank you, Gabby, for grabbing that, and I'm going to report it. Yeah, but we got in an argument and we stopped talking to each other a week or so ago. Right. Just give it time. I think that where his head's at, and where you're at, he can't kind of see the asshole that the ex was. And I feel like that's the thing that he's got to overcome for you guys to actually be together. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a hurdle for him due to the friendship. And before anything can proceed, he's got to get past that blinder that he's got. It's not a problem, dear. I'm glad I can help in some sort of way, but congratulations on moving, you know what I mean? Like, I got a feeling the guy will come around. It's just one of those things, man, where you know how it is in life, where you have a friend and you don't want to give up a friend because they've been a friend and you can't see the dickery of that friend. So, it's a hard thing between love and friendship. So give them time. Some people need it and some people get it right away. You know what I mean? That just means he's loyal to whoever he's with. Gabby Gab, who do I got next? I know I had quite a few people come in and, well, yeah. By the way, Gabs, once again, thank you for handling the fuckery. I gotta get over it. I think you will. I think once you start moving and getting ready to get packed and getting your life situated and start working on the parts of your life that really need introspect, that before you know it, things will start falling into place. All right, Shrey, Kimar, hello, baby. I remember seeing your name. I know there was someone else that was like, oh, wait. Of questions are 5 for 2. Jaden, Nicole, Jaden. Who am I saying Jaden? Unless Jaden's who you're supposed to be with. So, all right. Let the emotions flow. So we got Kumar, my dear. You got to start getting into your emotions. You are not allowing yourself to tap into it, baby. You got to feel before you can heal. And thank you, baby. Ty wanted a free card. Jacqueline wanted a free card. Who do I have? Ty, my dear. You got someone who's needing a little extra love, baby. And you need to show them a little extra love. Somebody in your circle is going through some shit, babe. And it's time that you let that come out. Not a problem, Jalen. Let me see what I got for you. Oh, shit. Jalen, it is time for you to observe in silence, my dear. Normally when this card pops up, it means that you're not listening to those around you, or you're not seeing the signs of some sneakiness going on around you. So I would definitely keep an eye on your surroundings, baby, because it does seem like someone's trying to come through and play some sneaky shit. That's for you, Jalen. I appreciate the like on the video, babe. It helps. Is there anybody that I missed? My mouth's going dry, so God help me. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means sometimes we need to not speak and we need to listen. Pee-pee, peepa, peepa. See what I got for you. Can't guarantee it's love, baby, but I can at least give you a card. All I ask in return is subscribe to the channel. Which it seems lately you've been getting some warnings in your dreams, my dear. You've got messages coming through and you need to heed those messages. Yeah, there's a lot being neglected. You're very welcome, sweetheart. I know. Do. So, Gabby, how you liking your school vacation? Is it going well for you, I hope? Trying to... Where did these cards go? Gizzy, I think you're sleeping on my other cards, baby. I have to go do some work. Well, you do your work, baby. Thank you. Where the fuck did them cards go? There they are. Oh, you're fine, baby. I'm always around. Normally, I go lives every day unless I'm just not feeling it. Funny stories vacation. My mental vacation, pretty well. My physical vacation, not so much. The Puggy Wuggies tried to take me out yesterday. Almost said last night. Well, thank you. They are pretty. I'm hoping here soon that I can get a better light set up because I do want to get something more bright and pretty and professional in here. Because today, honestly, I felt like shit. I didn't feel like getting ready and dressed, and it's like, yeah, fuck it. Y'all fam anyway, so what's it matter? It's like going to a friend's house. You know, no matter what you wear, you are always accepted, and you've always got a spot at the kitchen table. You know what I mean? That's how I like to live my life. If I'm not feeling bougie and putting on makeup, I ain't going to do it. My Puggy Wuggy decided to try to trip me because they wanted to walk underneath my feet. So instead of me landing on a Puggy Wuggy, I tilted my weight and pushed myself back, and therefore I ended up hurting myself. Which it sounds a lot worse than it really is, but it was a pain in the ass. Yes, you know I'm talking about you. So, you know, you kind of give a little, you take a little R&R, so to speak. But for anybody, you know, you don't ever have to worry about if you're low on funds one day or whatever and you want an actual reading, because I'm always around. I'm always available for readings. Matter of fact, I got a reading on the 2nd, so I don't know if I'm going to actually be here that day. So if you don't see me on the 2nd, you know why. Because that's an in-depth reading, and I'm going to take my time on it, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. Oh, here we are embarking on 2 hours. It's crazy. Also, that's another thing I'm going to do in the beginning of the year. I'm going to limit myself unless I get caught away with myself. I will read the email. I'm going to limit myself to 2-hour lives, just for the reason being it gives me more time to work on other stuff in the Divine Witch and a mental break in between doing these readings almost every day. So with that being said, as always, my dears, remember to like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel. And there's some other videos around here on this channel somewhere. Feel free to check them out. And I hope you guys have a good night, and thank you all for coming. Enjoy the rest. And if I don't see you by the end of the year, I'll see you next year.